Who's excited to go to youth convention?
We are!
We are! Woo!
In the hope, in the hurt, and in the pain, when we're lost in the dark, you're still the same. Our God is everywhere. Our God is everywhere. In the fear, in the faith, and when there's rest, on the day when we'll take our final breath. Our God is everywhere. Our God is everywhere. There's no light brighter than you. There's no one higher than you. Every knee will touch the ground, and every crown will be laid down at the sound of your name. Though the wind and the waves I can't control, I will hold to the anchor of my soul. Our God is everywhere. Our God is everywhere. There's no light brighter than you. There's no one higher than
So, Mr. Phillip, you've done this obstacle course. Just tell me about it.
Well, it was squishy
It was
and
squishy.
rubber and hard.
Squishy and rubbery and hard. Did you know that it was going to be when going into this obstacle course?
I had no idea what was going to be in there. It's like I jumped in there, my face hit poles and a wall. It was sort of surprising, but lots of
Now,
poles.
I know that you spent weeks and weeks training for this, perhaps even months or years, and I'm just wondering, since it all hit you as like such a shock, what part of your training do you think paid off the most in the actual experience?
That's a secret.
So, Mr. Sam, welcome to the show. It's very good to see you.
That's very good.
Very good. So you've gone through this obstacle course just now. If you could describe the experience in one word, what would you use to describe it?
Exhilarating.
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 Nice. Expound upon that.
It looks great. I could have a blast and I could beat my opponent at the same time.
And your opponents you did indeed beat. You beat all your opponents, apparently.
No, I didn't.
From what not all of them? Okay, I may have been misinformed. How many of them did you beat in comparison to the ones you didn't beat?
Well, I didn't. I was against my greatest rival, Philip, and I couldn't do it.
You couldn't do it?
My eyeglasses were thrashed off,
Oh.
and I lost eyesight halfway through, so I couldn't make it.
That's right, that's right. Now, rumor has it that Philip hired these evil men, these minions, if you will, to thrash up your glasses.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk about that for a second?
Yeah, evil spirits. They came through somehow. I don't know how he did it. He came through, and you'll have to some kind of black magic, witchcraft.
Yeah. Now, you had an interesting strategy because what you did is you moved to the deep jungle, the deep forest for 3 years in order to train and accept all the learning you could from apes and monkeys and chimpanzees and bears and lions and tigers and all of that sort. Would you like to explain about that?
Yeah, I lived among my fellow apes in the jungle back in the Amazon. I lived as I was born and raised as a child of the forest, and it's been a tough ride.
Austin, Mr. Austin, is joining me right after his obstacle course challenge. Austin, let's hear from you. I hear you had a little bit of a tough time.
Yeah, Philip. I hope you're gonna be with a lot of people because when I find you, we're gonna tango.
Now, the suspicion that I gained from this is that while Austin obviously lost miserably on the obstacle course to Philip, he does in fact believe that he could beat him in a round of tango. Is that what you're trying to say here?
Sure.
I'm here with Randall after his big win against Mr. Philip. He was doing a big victory dance just a second ago. Very, very cool. Randall, what's up?
Well, I always knew I was going to win Philip, because he wasn't truly aerodynamic. He got his hair cut, it was a little bit longer than mine, because I got mine cut professionally, so I knew what's up. I knew it was going down. Trying to talk about put his hand down my mouth. Oh.
Didn't happen, did it? Now, besides not being afraid of his intimidation and getting a superior haircut, what was your secret to your training and just preparing yourself for this just outrageous feat of courage and valor?
Mostly flexibility. And my diet.
And in your love, we're unbreakable. In your hands, we are capable. Like the blood, you cover us.
Let's give him some glory. Lord Jesus, thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Thank you for your son. Thank you for giving your life. Thank you for healing us, delivering us, saving us, and changing us. In Jesus' name.
In your grace, we're unshameable. In your peace, we're unshakable. And in your love, we're unbreakable. In your hands,
This chapter is about not letting bitterness take root.
Sarah Palin is such an inspiration.
Joel Osteen is probably the best.